The following podcast is a member of the Pokecasters Network. Pokecasters Network, supporting Pokemon content creators, their shows, and the community of Pokemon fans. To find out more, check out PokecastersNetwork.com or find us on Twitter and Facebook.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Do we have an idea for an intro? Hello everyone and welcome to Not a Scratch, the only podcast that believes that Scratch is an overpowered move. I am your host, your PM, your DM, your GM, Anirudh himself, and with me here, a 4-time international yo-yo champion.
It's me, Mansour. I've got yo-yos on all 10 fingers. And I've got somebody with me who dresses up as toilet paper for Halloween.
It's me, Muhammad. It's really easy, really cost effective, and honestly, looks garbage.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sitting here right now trying to figure out how logistically 10 yo-yos would work on 10 fingers.
Don't think about it too hard.
I'm just sitting here bouncing
That's why I'm a champion and you're an amateur.
That's very true. Very true.
See, when you said 10-time yo-yo champion, I was thinking like the Chinese yo-yo, you have the 2 sticks with the string in between, and the yo-yo that is fully like free moving. Because I once interned with someone who was able to do that, and it was insane.
Oh wow.
We both got honorable mentions in the company-wide talent show.
Nice. Speaking of talent, you guys have a talent for
I don't have
taking
talent.
my story. You do have a talent. You both have a talent of taking a carefully plotted story and then just modifying it to the point where I no longer recognize my own story. Speaking of, a la campaign. Anyone want to give a summary of what happened in the last episode?
Mansour gave such a great summary last time.
I should give you a chance to do it this time.
I was gonna say, you gave such a great summary. I'd love for you to, butcher this story by mincing it into 3 words again.
Do you want me to actually do that, and then you can give the actual?
No!
Apple milk tank high. I don't know what you want from me.
Sure.
Actually, that sums it up pretty well. We traveled for a long time to eventually reach a forest with golden apples, and we may have almost gotten lost in the forest, but it's okay because we found the lost milk tank. It's dead, and we're on the way home. And oh, by the way, the world is ending. Kyle had a dream, and someone's being reborn in green flames, and it's very scary.
Yep.
It's all fun and games until it's not. That's
Mansour,
a saying. It's like my
Mansour,
mom always said. It's all fun and games till it ain't.
Mansour,
Yes.
if I asked you to do the recap, would you have included Kyle's dream?
Probably not.
Sad.
I'm gonna be dead honest.
Sad.
That's gotta be one of those no comment. I plead the 5th.
5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
All right. That's a good summary, Mansour. Anything to add that you can think of?
No.
All right. Without further ado, let us dive on in.
As opposed to water falling on it or surfing on it. Have I made that joke yet? I don't know if I have.
We'll see. Somebody will point it out.
Someone will correct me, absolutely. Please, if I've made that joke, please let me know which episode it was in.
Anyway, last time we exited a forest, Milk Tank slowly wisening up to realizing, oh wow, that forest not exactly the best thing in the world.
Also Keldeo, huh?
Also Keldeo, huh? It is time for us to travel. Now, to travel to this mountain, it took 3d10. To travel back, it will also take 3d10. So
whack. So do we know where we're taking this milk tank, or is this milk tank just like going off on its own to its own?
It is coming with you guys to Alolaville presume. I think.
Is it from Alolaville?
I'm going to make the safe and beneficial situation of saying that it is from Alolaville.
Cool. All right.
So, y'all gonna need to 3d10. Everybody's rolls that.
Okay, once again. Get my.
You know, they average out not bad.
747.
851.
556 turns into 48.
Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Could have been worse indeed. So that's gonna be 8 hours of travel, and then day 22 is 14 hours of travel, and then day 23 is gonna be a number of hours. Let me just confirm here. Minus 8, minus 15, it's 14 hours of travel, and then day 24 is gonna be 12 hours of travel, so 2 hours remaining. Alright, so at the end of day 24, you guys reach Alolaville again.
Do we have any dreams on our journey that we might want to know about?
Sorry, I was just writing some notes down. So you have officially completed the milk tank task, and I will save you the 14 seconds of saying Victini confirms this. So, during your travels, there are no dreams. Nothing.
Huh. Nothing?
Nothing. Neither of you. No arcane checks, nothing. Just
So every night Kyle's popping into the dream world to see no Ralph, and then is having no dream of his own.
Correctamundo.
And I'm also not having any dreams?
And you are also not having any dreams.
This is terrible.
Yes! No more guessing! I'm free from this nightmare!
Is Ralph... So Ralph just, like, has no, like, reaction to the fact that this dream that's been haunting him for weeks is just gone.
Well, I'm more happy than anything, because every night I have had to feel stupid by trying to answer what the password is, and I could never get it right, so...
That's
you know
a
what?
great impression of Anirudh doing a voice.
That's really good.
I will take that.
Password.
Password.
Yeah, yeah. On day 29, 21, 22, and 23, during your sleeps, you just sleep and then wake up.
Every morning, Kyle wakes up a little more terrified.
Like
Kyle at this point is on, like, it's been, like, what, 3 nights of this now?
It has been 3 nights since... It's been 3 nights, nearly 4, since your dream about somebody being reborn.
Kyle is on high alert right now, because this doesn't seem good, and Kyle has not put the pieces together, and there are no new clues incoming. This is not good.
So Keldeo has checked it off. Victini's doing great. And Keldeo turns to you guys as you start heading in a direction, I think, just talking out loud. Keldeo's like, okay, so all we have to do is find the 3 dogs.
Easy.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Kyle's just giving Keldeo a look of like, really? Now you're okay.
Well, like, all the other ones have kind of fell into place, but these 3 dogs are just kind of defeat 3 dogs. Like, I don't know where the 3 dogs are. Where would they be? So I actually do know about the 3 dogs, which is helpful, if annoying. So the 3 dogs
Kyle's just giving Keldeo a look of, like, just, like, pure, like, bewilderment, because this entire time it's been like, where do we go? I don't know. Where do you guys think we should go? And now it's like, I know where these guys are.
Well, no. Keldeo knows who they are, not where they are.
Still, like, Kyle is just... Kyle is almost irate at this. I'm just like, okay, we could have had a much easier time, but no. Keldeo's just been holding out on us. This is
no. It's first off, don't look at me like that. It's not my fault. Look, first off, the 3 dogs. I don't know if you've ever had that feeling of this sort of, like, group of Pokemon that always cause mischief and just show up at the most random, inopportune times, completely irrelevant to anything that's going on, just doing some shenanigans. Have you ever had that, like, a trio of just...
Oh, yeah!
Kyle just smirks. Kyle just smirks. I'm just like, yes, a tale as old as time. Literally, a tale as old as time.
I remember this.
These 3 dogs are just annoying. We call them the 3 dogs. They call them the 3 dogs. I don't even know why. And the worst part is, it's not the crimes they do. The crimes they do are frankly pedestrian. Like, they shouldn't even be arrested for some of them. Like, what they do, you know, we have this policy, like, take a penny, leave a penny. They take 2 pennies. Like, really, like, technically that's wrong, and they act like, oh, okay, you gotta stop us now. Let's go fight. And I'm like, I don't want to fight you over penny.
Kyle is like looking at Keldeo, and as Keldeo is explaining this, like Kyle's like feeling of like, oh, I can relate to this is like really fading away because take a penny, leave a penny, take 2 pennies has nothing on bombing a train.
Right. Except they didn't do it.
They were
the Rock
involved.
Trio.
They were involved.
They were involved, but they didn't do it. We know that for sure.
They were put up to it.
Maybe.
They knew it was They knew about the boom, right?
That's true. They knew it was gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it could be as minuscule as that. Usually it's a little bit more complicated, but even then, it's just like, come on, guys, really? You know we have to fight. You know I've beaten you. I think I've got a tally at home. The record is 336 to 2.
Oh.
Kyle at 2 just gives him a look of just like, how?
How did they beat you?
So the first one was a 3-on-1. This was like task number 3 I ever did. Very confused. The second one, I don't even remember how it happened. Honestly, the second one, they told me it was 2 when we were conversing about this in the middle of one of our fights, and I was just like, all right, I'll give it to you. You can take the extra win. I remember only 1. If you want to take the second one, you can. So I'm not even sure if it might be 336 to 1, but I don't know. I'm giving them the point. They deserve the point. They frankly, I am the level at which I am solely because of them and vague other like battles. So
Kyle just kind of gives like a conceding look, like, hey, it checks out.
75% of my experience points have been because of those 3 individuals.
Kyle, in the back of his mind, is like, man, if only we had that kind of luck. if only we could have just this number of encounters with these guys.
Anyway, so the problem is they show up at the most inopportune times. That's their specialty. They show up just when like things couldn't get any better or worse. How do we force that? Because looking for them isn't going to help.
Are we still at Alolaville, or are we kind of just wandering at this point?
You're wandering in the city.
We're wandering in the city. Is there anything going on in the city?
Is there anything going on in the city?
Like, is there perhaps some festival they could try and ruin? Or the weekly farmers market going on?
Or we could create something to attract their attention if nothing's happening.
Ooh, that's interesting. Do you guys want to start an event?
Well, is anything happening first?
Is anything happening? Go ahead and roll a d20 for luck, I guess, is the best thing.
Well, that's a 7.
14.
We have a 14 and a 7.
Yes.
Are you taking both of our rolls, or are you taking one? Take the better of the 2.
Yeah, I'll take who rolled first? I'll take that.
I think I rolled first.
I was gonna say, I thought I rolled first, but Mansour said his first.
Well, he said his first, so we'll take that then. In that case, with a 14. With a 14, how would we do this? I think Keldeo has an idea. And he doesn't like it.
Uh-oh.
But he has an idea. So Keldeo turns to you guys and is like, okay, so we need to create a lot of buzz in a single town.
Kyle's just nodding along slowly, like, where is this going?
So, I hate to say this, but I'm kind of famous.
Uh-oh.
Kyle just gives him a look of like, really? Wow! Like, just gives him a look of like, oh my goodness. I had no idea.
You know what? Hold up. I got this. Keldeo kind of takes like a couple of wooden planks, dusts them aside, like makes a little stand, and just like gets back up and screams out loud, "Autograph signing now!"
Nice.
You hear a brief lull. Then half the population of the city starts charging towards this direction, with papers, pens, and whatever other equipment galore, to the point where they are about to trample you if you don't dive out of the way. So,
I feel like when Keldeo built his little platform, Kyle either like climbed up onto like Keldeo's back or like climbed underneath the platform just to like be out of the way.
Ralph, meanwhile, there's a stampede happening of eager fanboys and girls and Pokemon, I guess.
Yeah.
Very fun, very exciting. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm kind of trying to keep my head above the crowd and sort of I'm trying to amp it up even more, like, yes, come one, come all. Come get
the crowd
only like
hear him?
Huh?
I think so.
Wait, what?
I think
If not, then they can't.
'cause I have established that you can interact with the world.
interact with the world, but the people of the world can't see or hear us except for like Whiscash and apparently that Hydreigon.
Yeah, okay, so maybe they can't hear you per se, but maybe you
Okay,
start like
that's
building
fair.
signs and stuff like that.
That's very fair.
There are just signs floating
Yeah.
in the air. Okay.
There's a sign floating in the air, and there's writing on it. It's like only one autograph per person. Keldeo is a very busy Pokemon. And then just keeping an eye out, seeing if I find these 3 dogs.
So this is going great. Keldeo already Keldeo has signed 3 autographs and is already annoyed by the whole process. But this is the quickest and easiest way to get as many people into a specific place as possible. And soon the news starts to spread. Oh, Keldeo in Alolaville. That's so far away from his original town of insert town here that I can't remember off the top of my head.
What was it? Oh,
It's another region. That's
was it Unova Town?
possibly.
I thought it was Unova. It was definitely Unova.
Yeah, I think it's Unova Town. So yes, the buzz happens. Both of you guys roll. What would that be? Perception, investigation. I think here. Investigation. I'm gonna say that's probably
All right. Thank you for that. 9 plus 1 is 10.
a 10. Ralph, your investigation roll.
I will roll that now. 2.
Ooh.
Ralph is having too much fun.
I like how you said 2. You're just 2.
I try.
Yeah. So Ralph, a little busy promoting the autographing event for anybody to actually see anything. Kyle, your roll. You do not see any of the 3 dogs.
Going under the platform was not the best idea. It doesn't give you a good vantage point.
Fair point. Brother. But yes. So that is the end of this day at the very least.
And the dogs just didn't show up.
Well, you didn't see them. They might have shown up.
Well, if they showed up, Keldeo must have seen them. Or they
He was
must
busy
have...
signing autographs.
But, like, they would have done something, right?
True. Probably.
They would have
maybe.
caused some ruckus.
So that night, both of you guys roll Arcana.
Again? Okay.
Come on, give me a clue. Dang it.
10.
9.
10.
Kyle, your sleep is sleepful. No opportunity to go to dream world or anything for you.
Wait, was this roll for both my dream and for trying to investigate Ralph's dream?
Yes.
Sad.
Yeah, all of it. Just you sleep. That's it.
I thought I would get a second roll.
Hey,
Big
Ralph.
Sad.
Yeah.
Some information.
Yes, I would love some information right about now.
So you go into your dream, but your dream isn't quite right.
Okay. What is it this time?
How would I describe this? You look like you're seeing a vision, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Like, okay, so it's almost like, it's you open your eyes and you feel like you're first off, you're in a room. This room, very familiar to you at this point, bad guy's room. This is the table. This is the chair in the far corner. You can tell this room very carefully. You got punched out of this room, a week or 2 ago.
Yep.
In this room,
He's punched into the room and then been sent careening out of it.
yeah, I feel like you would recognize a few of the
I do recognize it.
Yes.
In the brief time that I was in there.
Yeah. You enter this. You enter is, I guess, the best way to describe it. But really, it's kind of like you're just a floating embodiment of something that's like here.
Okay.
And as you enter the room, I think you get sucked into the chair at the top, the big head chair.
Oh no, I don't like this at all. Okay.
You open your eyes and you are sitting on that chair.
Oh no.
You're like looking through whatever person or Pokemon is sitting on this chair. And yes, okay. And as this happens, you look to your right,
Mm-hmm.
just like waiting for somebody to come up and like stand up. And certainly a Pokemon does stand up. And as it stands up, the light shines on it a bit clearer. And what you see is Zoroark.
Oh, I'm familiar.
My liege, the past is being changed as we speak. And then you say out loud in a voice that is clearly not your own, well, isn't that spectacular? That would be a perfect opportunity to get rid of them once and for all.
Oh no.
After all, if they're gone in the past, then they have nothing to deal with here. And
Have I heard this voice before?
you have. In fact, Ralph, you recognize this voice as the voice that was taking control of the Zoroark that sent you into Ice World a couple of parts
Yup,
ago. It is
I remember
that voice.
Oh no.
And currently, right now, you are that character, although not controlling anything that you're
Okay,
saying.
we haven't met this character in person yet, I don't think, right?
You have not.
Okay.
But tell me, how exactly is the information? I mean, are you sure it's reliable, my lord? The information is as reliable as it comes, as long as they don't interrupt anything. Oh, very well, very well. Good. Now, we must. How would we go with this? I suppose this would be a perfect opportunity to start looking for things ourselves. But are you certain that the ghost in the past will be able to handle it? After all, they're perfect. How would we describe it? Well, if they can get in, I don't need to do the mole's job, after all. They can themselves. Of course, my lord. But just in case, I would suggest staying close. Oh, very well, very well. Now go now, I must revert to my original self. And Zorak walks out of the room, your eyes close, and you open your eyes, now back in this room, but it looks different. The table is gone, the chair is gone, you are now a floating embodiment of something. Okay. And walking in the room is a Pokemon that you recognize from your book. A Pokemon that, frankly, you've heard a lot of information about them. It's been on the back of your mind, but now they're here. They're active, and they're causing mischief. As the Pokemon entering the room is Darkrai.
Okay.
Darkrai enters in with what looks like a small stone. Mm-hmm. Going up to your where you were originally at the chair, and sets the stone down on the chair. Darkrai starts speaking in Oldish, but not just Oldish, like an ancient version of Oldish. You can catch every random word here or there because it's still like the same as it was.
Oldistish.
Oldistish. And suddenly, the rock starts shaking, and you see green flames, spurting out of it, and a black spiral appearing on that rock, till eventually that rock spits out, and you see a purple and green Pokemon.
Spiritomb?
I knew it. Oh.
Is it Spirit? 100? Yes, it is Spiritomb! Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
And the Spiritomb awakens, opens its eyes, looks at Darkrai. So, how have the tasks gone? And Darkrai looks back at Spiritomb. Well, already 4 of them have been accomplished. And now, I gotta find a good Darkrai voice. I don't think it would be quite. 4 of them have been accomplished, and now we have but a few more remaining.
And we have how many accomplished?
You have 9.
Oh, we're good.
Good. How have they done? Unfortunately, they seem to have accomplished 9 already, and the 10th is approaching them as we speak. However, it is not necessarily that they have to complete the tasks, but they must return home, and if we stop them from reaching the home, well then, yes, then they will no longer be a legend. I can take that place, can't I? Of course, my dear friend. So long have you been waiting for an opportunity to rise to the legendary ranks. This is a perfect opportunity to do so. Yes. Well, while you're on my side, at the very least, you can do a little bit of reconnaissance. You can do some scouting.
It's a big word, no worries.
Yeah. I suppose that you and I will have to go face them eventually. Absolutely. Well, then, we better get traveling. Spiritomb zooms back into the rock. Darkrai picks up the rock, starts walking out of the room, and then you wake up.
Oh boy! Who's with me when I wake up?
You're with you when you wake up. I mean, the rest of the squad.
I immediately rush over to Kyle. Kyle!
Kyle just kind of like very groggily gets up and like rolls over and sees Ralph's like frantic expression. It just gives him a look of like, what do you want?
Who died? What happened?
I had a vision. I know who the big boss is, and they want to trap us in the past.
Kyle, like, he just kind of nods along. Eyes snap open and just like,
just like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
wait, what?
This is what I had to be afraid of. Okay. His eyes kind of snap open, like in surprise for like a half moment, and then he just kind of gives Ralph just a nod, and then like gets up to get ready for the day.
So, wait, you don't want to know? You're just gonna get up and start getting ready?
Kyle just goes. Kyle is like still like waking up, just kind of goes, are you not gonna fill me in?
Okay.
That's what we're doing here.
Okay, so you do want to know. Okay, so it's a spirit tomb, and I saw the room that they all kind of do their evil scheming in, and the Zorak was reporting to him, and then there was a dark eye that came in and started talking to him as well. But yeah, the big boss, the one that was controlling the Zorak, that was Spirit Tomb's voice. It was exactly the same, and they know that we've been doing the tasks, and they're also doing the tasks, but we're doing way better than them. But they don't even care. They just want to keep us back into the past. Yeah, I just kind of started rambling at that point.
So one slight caveat. You can make whatever assumptions you want from this, because I might be just completely leading you off path. But Zorak is talking to insert person here, and in a separate vision in the same place, Darkrai is talking to Spirit Tomb. Now, insert person here might be Spirit Tomb. They might not.
I think it is. I think it is.
Well, this is what Ralph tells Kyle, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
I think it's Spirit Tomb. I think it was the same voice.
Kyle is like going through like the Rolodex of information that he's had, and considering he was in a room with green flame looking things and a really dark ominous voice saying I've been reborn, Spiritomb I think makes sense to him. I was just like, oh, so that's what I saw the other day. Okay. Kyle is going to, after Ralph is done kind of explaining his whole thing, just point to Ralph's bag. And point to Ralph's bag and just give him a look.
Oh, you think the bottle? You think Spirit Tomb's in the bottle?
Kyle just gives him a look of just like, you better check.
I
Opens the bottle. Hello, Mr. Spirit Tomb. Can I have a conversation?
I get the bottle and I see if I can look inside.
You look inside, and just like when it was given to you, it doesn't seem like there's anything there.
What do we do? It looks like a normal empty bottle.
I can hear the gears turning in Kyle, just all the mini Kyles in Kyle's head, just being like, hey guys, we got some info, go. What does this mean? Somebody, research, give me some stat.
Kowalski analysis.
Kowalski analysis, it's a rock. And more analysis, it's a bad rock.
Yeah, that's about where Kyle's at right now. I think Kyle is like, Kyle does, okay, where Kyle is at an interesting crossroads. Because he didn't get to see Ralph's stream. So he only gets Ralph's rendition of it.
Mm-hmm.
Ralph still clearly has some connection to the bad guys here. Because he's able to, get into that room. And not only is he able to get into that room, he was given access to... Not only was he able to get into that room, he then was able to get into the position... get into the embodiment of whoever the big bad evil guy here is.
Mm-hmm.
So Kyle is like wary of Ralph, but also like fully trusts. Like after seeing like Ralph getting beat up in that room, kind of knows, okay, whatever connection Ralph has here, like it's not conscious on his part at all. Like Ralph, it has no bad intent. He's not going to give me bad information.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I can't give up anything to Ralph here because that's just dangerous. So I think like Kyle is just gonna like quietly think through everything. Like he's like Ralph just goes like checks the bottle, like empty bottle. Kyle just kind of just shrugs, just like, okay, I have no clue. And then just continues going about his business of getting ready for the day ahead.
Cool. I don't know why I paused so much for that. Great. So Ralph, here's an information dump. Figure out what to do with that. And Kyle parse through that information, I guess. As day 25 rolls around, as a reminder, you have 30 days to complete the tasks.
Mm-hmm. And now we're just waiting for these 3 dogs to show up at any random time. Also, I'd like to throw out there the idea of Spiritomb trying to become a legendary is hilarious. It is a fantastic concept.
I'll say this right now. This would have been, I don't think this is too small to be a Q&A thing. When I first played Diamond, I thought Spiritomb was a legendary. And
Yes.
My realization when Spiritomb was not a legendary or a mythical was shocking to my, I think, 11 or 12-year-old brain at the time. To the point where it has
I think
stuck with
we
me
all
ever since.
thought Spiritomb was like something along that route because like it's a one-time encounter and it's like super rare and it's not extremely strong, but the fact it had no weaknesses at the time made it powerful.
Yeah. It was all that, and then like the the roundabout way you had to capture it, like meeting people in the underground and everything like that.
Yeah.
So that combined with its lore and just wow, ooh, cool spooky thing. Plus, I think I really wanted Cynthia to have a legendary, so I just threw Spiritomb in there because it just matched everything else.
Even though Spiritomb by base stats is probably the weakest member of Cynthia's
probably,
team, I
yeah.
think.
But nevertheless, a Spiritomb all the same. So day 25 rolls around. Keldeo now is currently writing left-footed as opposed to right-footed because its right hand is destroying it from writing autographs too much. Continues writing. Thank you. What would you like me to make this out to? I don't know what's Blossom. Great. To Blossom. Seize the day. Keldeo. Writing this completely terrible handwriting. Blossom like, oh my gosh, Keldeo. Flop. You know. Insert other Pokemon here that are doing similar things. Anyway, and both of you guys, I presume, are still scanning.
I think this time, like, Kyle learns from his mistake of the previous day and takes a higher vantage point. Like, goes, like, on the roof of a building, like, behind this and is, like, just keeping an eye
Maybe
out.
I shouldn't be hiding when looking for someone.
Maybe I shouldn't be able to only look at things from people's feet.
Fair point. Ralph, are you doing a similar thing, like high vantage point, or are you in the crowd?
Ralph is trying to weave through the crowd.
Ralph out here ninja style, just like dotting through every hole that the crowd opens up.
Looking
No
at every
fun
person.
sign tricks today, Big Sad.
Not today, no. People know. The word's been out. Stage 2 of marketing is now underway.
Yes, so everybody go ahead and roll, what did I say yesterday? Investigation, I believe.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Oh, 14.
15.
Sorry about that, could you say that one more time?
I said 15.
I said 14.
15, 14, and 13. Great, someone passed. Who was it that got the 15? Ralph.
Yep.
Ralph, you're one with the people at this point. You are part of the crowd. There's a small part of you that wants to get an autograph, despite the fact that clearly you don't need one.
Also, they can't see you. Keldeo would just be giving an autograph to some random floating being.
Yeah, exactly. But you're one with the crowd. You can feel the crowd. You can sense the crowd. You can also see those 3 dogs over there disrupting the crowd. Wait a minute, what?
So I'm just in the crowd and I'm one with the crowd.
You are one with the crowd, and then you see 3 dogs disrupting the crowd in the back corner, I would say.
I love how he was
you were
so
3 dogs.
one with the crowd that he didn't recognize that you said, and there are 3 dogs from the crowd. And wait, what?
Oh wait! So I recognize the dogs.
From description, yes, you know that the 3 dogs are a Granbull, a Houndoom, and a Stoutland, and you see a Granbull, a Houndoom, and a Stoutland.
Immediately, I like rush over to them, and then I just go, ah! Like they're here.
You rush over to who? Hold up, because it sounded like you rushed over to the. Okay,
dogs.
so the dogs can't hear you.
I'm calling to Keldeo and Kyle.
Oh, okay. You're being like, "Hey, dog alert!"
Yeah, like this is the warning. This is the signal.
You were practicing the signal this entire time. It's like, okay, this is gonna be real cool, collected. It's gonna blend in with everyone. And then it sounded like you just did a yelp of like, like sat on a thumbtack or something, just like ah.
Yeah, I don't know if this happened for you, but like he shouted so loud his mic just cut.
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
was that what happened?
Yeah. So all we heard was just.
Oh no. Okay, I'll try this again. I go. Ah! Oh wait, did it cut again?
Yep.
Well, now that was just really quiet.
Your mic doesn't like you shouting like that,
Okay,
and for good reason. We don't need to warn headphone users.
That's
A very professional calling card. Kyle, you hear the signal, the one that Ralph insisted on having, despite you being like, well, you could just pull us, but like.
I don't know did Ralph communicate this signal out beforehand, or is Ralph just doing this on? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I know, like, Kyle just hears this random sound and looks over, and no one else is looking over, so it has to be Ralph, and Ralph is just there, like, hooping and hollering, and it's just like, what?
Yeah.
Hey, caca.
Kyle just, like, kind of sighs, and then, like, jumps down, like, next to Keldeo and just gives him a poke.
Keldeo hears it and is like, excuse me, everyone. There seems to be a disruption. If you would like to witness a mere fraction of my power, please make a semicircle around the corner. Everyone just opens up space, at which point it's just the 3 dogs like bullying some child, being like, you got an autograph of somebody. Yeah, it's a cool person. No, autographs are done. Like, just a very baseless conversation.
That's some real Team Skull energy.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for here. And sure enough, the dogs, realizing that the crowd has sort of disappeared, and the little kid who just runs back into the corner after seeing what's going on, turns to Keldeo. And sure enough, a conversation begins. So each of them have their own personality that I'm making up on the spot. So, Granville, of course, the Gur Pokemon. So, if it isn't Keldeo, back again. Have you seen that Caleb City? There's like a Caleb City thing where it's like the hero, after just beating a bunch of villains, goes into like a bar, and there's a couple of like really weak villains that are like coming after him, and just like, well, if it isn't the big hero out to save the day, run your pockets. Like it's got that energy.
Yeah.
So Granville's like, well, if it isn't the big hero, Keldeo himself. Keldeo just turns around, or Keldeo themselves. Yeah, we respect genders. And Keldeo turns around and is like, hello, Granville. How are you doing today? Well, not really good, thanks to you. It seems like you're taking popularity to a whole new level. Isn't that right, guys?
This is literally just Team Skull.
Houndoom and Stoutland are just like, yeah. No, I'll be perfectly honest, this was to bait you guys out here. I'm telling you that right now. And it seems like you have accomplished your goal of disrupting things. So now it is time for me to accomplish my goal of defeating you. Right here, right now, with the crowd that paid to be here. I didn't want it. They gave it to me. Like take, please, like he turns around like, please take your money back. Like I don't want, take your, anyway. So yeah, this could be a calm, cool, collected thing, or you could try to be a annoyance. It's up to you. Well, we don't have to take that, do we? After all, what have you accomplished in the past month? Keldeo stares at both of you guys like, this man lost his gosh darn mind. What do you think?
And I love how Keldeo is just staring at no one after that comment.
Yeah, just, I swear, this is another thing that makes me think I don't have all my chickens in a row or whatever. I do this all the time. When someone says something stupid, I just look to nobody, and then I'm on some TV show or reality. Just like
he just gives the Jim stare to camera.
Exactly, yeah. Are you sure about this? Like, surrender, doing a real Ralph tactic here. Surrender would accomplish everyone's goals here. Well, we don't have to do that. We can take you down 3-on-1.
They were almost about to go into a full-on battle royale where they're fighting each other more than they fight Keldeo.
Keldeo just turns like,
I feel like the Stoutland would have like held back, like Granville would have been on this like, oh yeah, we'll beat you 1-on-1. And Stoutland just kind of nudges Granville, just like, dude.
Same team.
Same team. Oh yeah, 3-on-1, man. Keldeo kind of like, have you guys even improved in the past? Like, when was the last time I saw you guys? Like a month and a half ago? Like, have you improved at all? And you see the Granville's fangs, like start changing colors. Like at first,
fun!
It's like at first it's just its normal fangs, and then they turn like black, then yellow, then red, then white, and then back to like the regular color.
Black,
teeth.
Yellow, red, white,
and then back to regular teeth. And you see Keldeo like look so much surprised. Oh, so it looks like you have done something.
Those yellow fangs are gonna be a problem for Keldeo.
But does either of you two have? And you see both Houndoom and Stoutland start to like rev up themselves, and you can see Keldeo as they rev themselves up is like, oh, this okay, so this is gonna be slightly more complicated than it has been in the past.
Keldeo's like, oh, I might actually break a sweat this time.
Oh, okay, interesting. But you see, my dear friends, I have also Keldeo's gone full performance mode at this point. I have also obtained skills beyond the masses, more powerful than that of your average individual, for I have the ability to attack without being next to you.
As soon as Keldeo says this, Kyle, just to like, because Kyle like picks up on what Keldeo's putting down here, and Kyle's like, all right, it's showtime. Kyle's gonna shoot some leaves out. Just straight in with a leafage.
All right, time to roll initiative. Yo, it's a vibe. That's how this midsection is gonna go. Normally, I've got the script, right? And I go down the script talking about each of the points. And while each of the points are important to point out, I think I've been going at this in such a professional manner. I'm gonna try to wing it a little bit. I've been saying this script enough. I gotta remember at least some parts of it, right? So, let's see if I can. Hello, this is Anirudh, the GM, PM, DM of Not a Scratch, and thank you for listening to this episode. As always, episodes come out weekly, so be sure to follow us, subscribe, and do all those important things you ought to do when supporting a podcast such as ours. If you've enjoyed the episode and want to support us in any way, shape, or form that you can, the best way to do so is to share us with your friends. Share us with people that are as chill as I am right now. There's two sides of my brain right now, one side that's actually talking and the other side that's very confused as to why I'm talking like this. Also, leave us a review on your podcasting platform. Reviews help to bring new people into our community and also give us advice on what we can improve on in the future. 5-star reviews on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podchaser, and so many more platforms really do help us in the algorithm. And also, again, in your comment section, if there's an ability to do so on your review, go ahead and tell us what you like and what you don't like. 5-star reviews, of course, are great for spreading us to everyone around us. But if you have to leave us a 4-star, we're cool with it, as long as you give us good advice, though. You can also follow us on Twitter at NotAScratchCast or email us as well at notascratchcast@gmail.com if you have any cool ideas to add to the podcast or just want to reach out to us. We've got a Discord for Not a Scratch and have a bunch of amazing people that have already joined that as well. The amount of people in that Discord is incredibly high compared to what I thought it would be, so you can join to help make that number even higher. Build the Not a Scratch community together. We've also got a website. You can check that out at www.notascratchcast.com. Website has all of our episodes, our merch page with a bunch of awesome items. I have quite literally been wearing out my sweatshirt. Highly recommend that. And an art page where we post both commissioned and fan art. Now, if you send us your fan art on Twitter or email, some way that you notify us, you might see it on our website, of course, with your permission. Our website and merch will update over time, so stay tuned. We want to thank Lichek City for the songs Kirby's Dream Land, the Lo-Fi remix, Pokemon Legends Arceus Ancient Retreat remix, and Pokemon Gold and Silver Rival Battle remix. We also want to thank Tabletop Audio for the songs Halfling Festival and Abyssal Glaze. Glaze? Gaze. I don't know why I said glaze. It's late night, food's not exactly on the mind right now. Or maybe it is, who knows. We also want to shout out our patrons. That's right, we at Not a Scratch have a Patreon where you can get amazing extra benefits regarding the show and its future, including early access to episodes, special behind-the-scenes looks of what goes into the game, special newscasts from the Outcast region, and more. You'll also be recognized during the show right here, and thank you sincerely. We say this all the time, and it does sound like I'm reading through a list of people because technically I am, but the support that you're giving us really does help. Even if it's as little as $1 a month, it really does help make the show that much better and support all the different sort of content causes that I or the rest of the Not a Scratch team have. So thank you truly to our guild interns Ginny, Harper, Ursa93, and Damon Liger, our guild members Kira1 and Alchemage, our guild master Eli, our governor Suited Tree, and our wiggly goat Pure Glaceon. Again, your support is truly helping this show become bigger and better than ever. For more information, check out the links in the episode descriptions or contact us on Discord or Twitter. If you're interested in having a promo on the show for your podcast, we'd love to help. All you have to do is send us an email or contact us on Twitter or Discord, and we'd be happy to discuss more. Now, I don't actually have a promo here for this show. This is just a show I've been listening to, made by a fellow podcast friend of ours. So shout out to Darkened States, a Kids on Bikes campaign that just started a couple of weeks ago, I think. I don't know, the time is weird, but their first episode was released. It was March 15th. There you go. So just about a month ago, and it's been fantastic so far. Highly recommend that. It's brand new. You don't have to worry about going through a deep backlog. Only a few episodes out so far, and it's been great. So again, check that out wherever you listen to podcasts. Support us in any way, shape, or form that you can. And without further ado, let us dive back into the episode.
Like this was completely
yeah.
unplanned, but this is just one of those like hive mind kind of situations.
We're doing it. 5.
8.
Is Manaphy in the battle?
Manaphy is in the bag. I don't know if Manaphy tries to enter the battle.
Manaphy will try to enter the battle unless you tell them
So
not.
there's a Gramble.
Kyle sees Manaphy and just would Kyle let Manaphy have? Kyle's gonna let Manaphy have its fun. Kyle just gives Manaphy a thumb up, just like, yeah, you can. Yep. Go ahead.
Manaphy starts revving up its muscles. Like, all right, yeah, let's go. I got powers too. You want to try me?
So it's Gramble, Houndoom, and what's the last one?
Stoutland.
Stoutland, yeah.
Yeah.
So Keldeo, Ralph.
What's
and
Stoutland's typing?
Normal type.
Normal.
It's just pure normal? Okay.
Pure normal.
Yeah. So I've
So
got
we
advantage
got-
on 2 of them.
Yes, and then you've got absolutely nothing on the third.
Keldeo will take care of it. Probably.
Keldeo's got absolutely nothing on the third, too.
Oh. Wow, we'll figure it out.
Fairy doesn't get hit by fighting.
Yeah,
At
you're
least
gonna have
not
to
hard.
focus on the water side of things.
Yeah, Aqua Jet and whatnot.
Yes. So what I am going to need is initiative from everybody. I know you've rolled it, but I'm gonna ask again so that I can stall, so that I can figure out the initiative from my
5.
fellas. We got a 5 for Ralph.
Ocho.
We got an 8 for Kyle. We need
took French.
we need Manaphy speed is a 6. Keldeo is a 9.
Does Keldeo have 20 speed?
It does actually. It's fun.
Wow.
Let's see. So does Stoutland actually. That's fun. That one, perfect. And let's see. We need the Houndoom and the Granbull.
Do I get to go first on the first round or go before the first round because I went with the surprise leafage? Can I get that plot armor, please?
You can roll with advantage for your leafage.
Okay. I wanted the speed more than the hit, but okay. This is fine. I'm probably going first in the order anyways. Just second.
Let's see. Okay, so first up is Granbull.
Oh, wow, okay.
Wow.
Did not
So
see that
Granbull starts charging forward with a Thunderfang, unsurprisingly.
Keldeo.
Towards... I gotta move things around here. Yeah, so Thunderfang on Keldeo. No need to randomly assign attacks here. There's only one Pokemon that's in this fight, that's Keldeo, according to Granbull at least. So, the battle begins. Thunderfang. That is a 4. That is gonna miss. That Thunderfang
Nice.
walks over to Keldeo, rushes over to Keldeo. Keldeo sidesteps it a la Matador style. Just whoosh. No shot there. Next up is Keldeo. Keldeo responds in kind with a Bubble Beam, I think that would make sense. Going for the nearby Granbull. So, the Bubble Beam. That is a 2. That is going to miss. So I think, in this regard, Keldeo aiming at the Granbull that just came by, but Granbull's miss was so bad that it misjudged the attack and thus misses the Bubble Beam. Next
Like
up,
one of the things where Keldeo didn't even like think that Granbull would do as badly as it did. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Keldeo almost overestimated it.
Exactly. It is now Kyle's turn. Kyle, your move.
All right. I said I was shooting some leaves out. I am shooting some leaves out. I am like I'm
and you were
standing
aiming
near where
for-
Keldeo is anyways. I'm gonna let those leaves fly at the Granbull too. So like the bubbles missed, but they were just a misdirection for the leaves.
Oh,
that you didn't know Keldeo could shoot.
So technically before the battle, it hasn't applied yet, but before the battle, both Granbull and Stoutland's abilities activate, which are both having Intimidate, so everyone's attack is -2 on the temporary side.
Oh,
Right.
no!
Oh, this isn't Intimidate. Yeah, but I guess if my whole plan was shoot leaves, then I do have to kill with leafage. Why can't I know Razor Leaf?
If Houndoom is knocked out, does that change? Does that nerf go away?
No.
Nah, the Intimidate's stuck there until you technically exit and then re-enter the battle, which can't really happen, so.
Alright,
Watch
changes in
me.
battle. -2 attack.
Ralph just runs out of the city and runs back in.
Yeah, I'm cheesing this. I'm
Um,
kidding, I'm not doing that.
Alright. Well, I guess I'm still using leafage anyway. It's just gonna hit for a little bit less. Really? Really? You let me roll with advantage.
I did.
And I got a 19.
Oh,
So close.
that's okay.
Ah, big sad. Alright. This is gonna be D8 plus 6. Nice. 7 plus 6 is 13. Plus my reduced attack is also 13, so 26 minus defense.
Of who? Sorry?
of Granville. So the bubble beam missed, but they were just to cover up the leaves. And the leaves do damage. How much damage? I don't know, but they do damage.
They do damage. So the damage is dealt. Granville is now hit with leaves, and Granville is now all of a sudden somewhat terrified. Like, wait a minute, that's a grass attack. You don't have grass moves. Keldio's like, yeah, you want to try me? Multi-type in this. Ever heard of Arceus? You're about to meet your maker right here, right now. Let's go. That is...
Keldeo has just turned into a Sableye all of a sudden. Surprise.
That is Kyle's turn. We follow that up with Houndoom. Houndoom is going to go for Howl, which does work. There's no accuracy check on this, so Houndoom's attack is now boosted by 2. That ends Houndoom's turn. It is now Manaphy's turn. Manaphy is going to go for Tail Glow because it likes light. So Manaphy, your Tail Glow is gonna work, which means that your special attack is now +4.
Wow.
That is Manaphy. It is now Ralph's turn.
I gotta take out this Houndoom real quick. I'm gonna use low sweep. So
All right.
Get above a 7. Will the dice cooperate? An 8! Yes!
Perfection!
Okay. It's 2d6 plus 10. So that is a 4 plus 2, which is 6. 6 plus 10 is 16. 16 plus my attack. What's 16 plus 18? 34? So 34 minus Houndoom's defense times 2.
What's the secondary effect on low sweep?
Foe's speed minus 2. Says your effect is
100%?
It says 100 effect, so I think it just happens.
Oh, okay.
So you do a whopping amount of damage on this Houndoom. Houndoom is now very, very terrified that its legs were quite literally swept underneath them as it was howling itself up. It was like, oh my god.
But Keldeo hasn't moved.
Yeah, Keldeo has dodged an attack and kind of sat there while Houndoom has shifted itself.
Also, Houndoom wasn't near Keldeo, was it?
It was not.
Nice.
And also,
you said minus
speed,
speed, right?
His speed goes down by 2, yeah.
Great. So from next turn onwards, you will go before the Houndoom.
Perfect.
That's a perfect evil laugh. Speaking of evil laughs, Stoutland is going next.
Stoutland is like the one of these Pokemon that I would least expect to be evil, though. I'm kind of sad.
It's got that James quality on Team Rocket of like, it's not a bad guy, it's just a guy.
I actually see that energy so much.
He's just a guy.
Like when James says to protect all people within our nation bit of the motto, like, he means it. That's all he wants. That's the stuff.
Let's see. It's gonna go for a workup. I think that makes sense.
Ooh, yes.
That boosts its attack and special attack +2. No accuracy roll needed. Which does stuff. That ends Stoutland's turn. We now jump to the top of the initiative order. Granville goes next. Granville, gonna go for a Thunderfang again. I think that makes sense. Gonna hit this time with a 12. Oh boy, here comes some damage maybe.
Nah, Caldeo's straight chillin' though.
2d6 plus 10. So
Caldeo may not be straight chillin' though.
Oh, he's got like 100 something HP. It'll be fine.
Double damage on Thunderfang though? Ooh.
It'll be fine.
It takes a 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. It takes some damage. It's still up. No, I was just saying. It is up. It is there. It is out. Yeah, so that hit. Also, I need to roll to see if you are paralyzed.
No para, no para, no para, no para, no para, no para, no para.
Or flinched.
No.
Oh my goodness, right. All the Fang attacks get the bite flinch.
It does not, however.
Okay.
Yay.
So that is the Granville. Can I just put this down here? Granville's turn. Next up on the list is Keldeo. Keldeo realizing, oh shoot, Granville seems to have leveled up a little bit. Time to go and see if I can figure something out. It's gonna go for Bubble Beam on the Granville, seeing as that's the biggest threat so far.
I really thought the play would be Aqua Jet and then Bubble Beam before the Granville can move next time. But hey, this works.
It is going to Bubble Beam. That does hit with an 8 accuracy roll, which means now Bubble Beam is 2d6 plus 10. There and there. That's Granville takes some more hits, clearly feeling the pain right now. Also, I roll for effect. Don't believe that is enough. That is not enough. So, the effect does not occur, and Granville has taken some significant damage now. That is Caldio's turn. It is now Kyle's turn.
How is this Granville looking?
Not great. You do have IQ opportunities.
I don't think it's worth burning a stat check on checking how much HP it has left. Because you give us like the standard D&D bloody, severely bloody indications anyways. Kyle sees a window of opportunity here. Kyle is going to very quickly follow that path of bubbles with a quick attack.
Okay.
Alright. Come on, I gotta master this move before the end of the arc. Give me the KO, please. Can I just roll 2 20s and get a crit here? That would be great. Well, not 2 20s, but I hit.
Okay, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll your stuffs.
Alright. Another 7, so same damage as last time. 26 minus its defense. I don't know if this is enough for the KO, but I go first next time.
This is the Granville, correct?
This is the Granville.
Okay. More damage is dealt. I don't quite know the D&D terminologies, but what would it be? Bloodied severely, I guess, is like one of the more dangerous ones.
Usually
it ain't looking
you get
great.
bloodied at 50 and severely bloodied at 25, I think is the standard way to go. Like
how's this one? It ain't looking so hot.
It ain't, huh?
That's my status situation. It's
ain't
not looking great.
But that's just the same as it was before.
It's looking even less hot. How's that?
Sad. Okay.
It is now Manaphy's turn. Manaphy, what would you like to do?
Can Manaphy help? Can Manaphy help Uncle Kyle out a little bit?
Manaphy
just
will
send some bubbles our way.
Yeah,
send some bubbles at the Hound. Or send some bubbles at the Hound. Ralph is fighting the Hound. Or just tail glow again and just keep buffing. There is no limit.
I think Manaphy's gonna throw some bubbles at who would be best? Who wasn't taking a hit yet? Probably the Stoutland, actually. Yeah, because the Stoutland has also boosted itself up. So I think Manaphy's gonna go for bubble on the Stoutland. So we roll. That is a miss. So bubbles start flying everywhere at this point. But nothing doing for that. Ralph, since you were able to lower the speed, you are now faster than the Houndoom. It is your move.
I will do low sweep once again. So hopefully, actually no, I don't want to. Knowing my dice luck, I probably don't want to do low sweep. I guess I'll do low kick. I don't know how heavy Houndoom is, but they don't seem that heavy though.
It's a
but
dog.
I feel like
Heavy.
yeah. Okay, maybe I'll do revenge actually. I'm gonna use revenge, even though I'm not gonna get the effect. But let's see. I got a 19. Gosh darn it! I should have focused energy, but it's okay. All right, revenge will hit 2d6 plus 8.
The next battle we have, you're gonna focus energy, and you're only gonna roll 20s, and I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be irate.
3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 plus the 18 attack is 31. 31 minus defense times 2.
Well, if that's the case, then you successfully have kicked a dog, apparently. The Houndoom is down.
Yay!
One down.
Without even getting close to Keldeo, or having any bubbles or anything remotely near it.
Yeah, this Houndoom goes down with this vague feeling, Keldeo knows magic. And down it goes. 1 down, 2 dogs to go. I really should stop talking about this like I'm talking about dogs. Houndoom is out. Ralph is gone. It's Stoutland's turn. Stoutland in bubbly rage and or this is good. Stoutland, because an ally has fainted after their last turn, is going to go for retaliate.
Oh no.
So this is a move that originally has a base 8 power, which is 2d8 plus 10. However, because of the ally fainting, it is now plus 3, so now it is base 11 power.
Oh boy.
Is, a number. We hold up 3d10 plus 10.
Oh boy. That's a lot.
So,
that's a lot of damage.
First I have to see if this hit, because it doesn't, it's kind of...
Is it just attacking Keldeo?
Why? Why me? Why is it when something poetic happens, I need to roll a nat 1 and ruin the entire concept?
Nice.
Great. So out of revenge, it's gonna kick itself.
It takes itself out.
He's
Alright,
so mad.
so
Wait,
this is-
wait, it worked up too. Oh no!
This is 3D. Oh well, no, it's just because it's a nat one. It's gonna be whatever the damage is cut in half. So
Oh,
3d10,
right.
3d10 plus 10. That's a
A lot
5.
of damage. Oh.
That's a 9. That's 14.
Oh.
That's 15, 16, 17, 18, 28. Cut in half. 14 damage to itself as it kicks itself in
Ouch.
frustration for not being good, I guess. So it hurt itself. That
But
was a
he
great
did.
turn, Stoutland. I appreciate
learn.
all you've done in honor of NPCs.
Learn how to develop some self-esteem. Jeez.
It is now Granbull's turn.
No, it's Kyle's turn.
It is now Kyle's turn.
If at first you don't succeed, quick attack again. I want this KO. I need to master this move. I need to stop rolling with disadvantage. 13 and 18. High rolls, but no crit.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
I don't think I'm gonna KO. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 13 is 25. I don't think I'm gonna KO.
Nope.
I just set up Keldeo for a KO, which is cool and all, but I mean, man.
Let's see. So Kyle speed attacks. It's successful. You go first on the next turn. Granbull it now goes. Granbull is going to do. Does Granbull notice you? Is my question.
Yeah, because that time I was attacking with no cover.
Yeah, I don't. Not high enough rolled for anything. So Thunderfang away, I suppose. Thunderfang. Does this work? I am throwing dice. Can someone teach me how to roll dice? Apparently, I think that's a problem. My dice have now hit everywhere in my room except the table I'm aiming on.
That is a skill. Don't ask for our help. Ask for our admiration.
Okay, I roll some dice.
Does something
That's
happen?
a 3. That's a 3, so it doesn't even hit. That's Granbull's turn. Don't you just love it when NPC characters don't do squat?
Yes, we love it because we're the P's in the NP.
It is now Keldeo's turn. Keldeo, I'm going to give you a chance. This could come back to bite us in the end. But Keldeo is going to go for Stoutland because Stoutland is set up and could be in a potential annoyance.
Keldeo sees this Granbull struggling and says, "Yeah, I'll come back to you later."
I don't need to worry about you. And is going to go for a double kick on the Stoutland.
Oh, this is a KO right here.
Boy.
Oh no, no! Keldeo's gonna KO the Stoutland, and then Ralph is gonna strike my kill.
I
Even
can't
worse.
though, because it's fairy type.
Even better.
Bro, you don't need to put any you literally just need to hit it, and it's gone.
Okay, alright, you say so.
So
I'll
that-
do it.
Or Manaphy can snipe my
if you
kill.
insist, man, I got you.
Or you could
Let's see,
leer.
that is. Why did I roll that twice? I didn't need to roll twice. Oh, I did need to roll that twice. So 1d6 plus 5 means that it's 2 plus 5 is 7. 3 plus 5 is 8. That's 15. Now I go through the shenanigans.
And then you double that.
So Stellan been kicked twice. Not feeling so hot. Still up though.
Ah, okay.
So not down yet.
Yes,
Not
it is not
down
down yet.
yet.
However,
All right,
Manaphy
my
could
kill.
go and potentially snipe
Oh,
the kill
never
that lets
mind.
Ralph snipe the kill. As Manaphy is going to go shoot some more bubbles at. Do you think Manaphy? Do you think you inform Manaphy like, hey, please don't knock out the grapple?
I don't think Kyle informs anyone of this. I think it's just more of Manaphy's gonna do what Manaphy's gonna do.
All right, Manaphy's gonna bubble the grapple.
Yes, of course. I cry.
Manaphy misses.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for all of this to go down and I get another chance at the top of the priority order and miss. I can't wait. That's exactly how this is gonna go, and we all know it.
That is the case. There it is now Ralph's turn. Ralph, you have two options here between the Granbull that is very close to KO and the Stoutland that is farther away.
Oh, go for the Stalin. I got the advantage.
Fair point.
Type advantage. Alright, I will use
He does. Ralph doesn't like punching fairies.
I will use low sweep. Yeah, and hopefully I hit this. 13. That hits. Alright,
Bingo.
2d6 plus 10. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 10 is 15. 15 plus 18 is 31, 33, I guess?
I think it's 33.
Yes. 33 minus defense times 2.
Ding, ding, ding. Knock layout.
Phew.
It's the French terminology there. As you knock out the Stoutland, Stoutland is down. Only one foe left. Stoutland is down. I say that again because it's Stoutland's turn, except it's not fair. And we go for what this battle has really been all about. The top of the initiative order. It is Kyle's turn.
Alright. I've gotten multiple takes at this in previous battles and not gotten it. Can I get a quick attack KO and finally learn this move? Survey says... This isn't the disappointment that you were hoping for. I just lost out on a crit.
Ooh.
I rolled 20 and 11. So,
Oh.
like, I could have gotten the... And here's the thing. I don't know if I actually get the KO here now. The crit would have gotten it, I'm pretty sure. I rolled a 5.
Let us see what happens here.
5 plus 6 is 11. 13 is 24.
24.
And that's not enough. It survives on 1 HP, and I cry.
So I'll tell you this. It currently has 5 health points.
Like, before or after I hit it?
Before you hit it, it has 5 health points. And you rolled a 24, if I'm correct.
I got 24 minus its defense.
Its defense is 19, which would be exactly 5 health points.
Oh, let's go!
I cannot believe that you rolled exactly what it was. You
Let's
rolled exactly what it was.
go! I have mastered quick attack. It's a good day. Time to update the sheet. It'll update. There we go.
And that ends this battle. Congratulations.
Mastered
Woohoo,
quick
we
attack,
did it.
baby.
XP?
XP is coming shortly. That is there.
I don't even care about the XP. I got what I wanted out of this one.
I've done what I needed to do.
I just need an opportunity for a Mega Drain KO now, and I'm a happy camper.
Everybody gets 120 experience points.
Oh, wow.
That includes Manaphy. Manaphy, how you doing?
That's 700.
50 plus
I'm
2.
level
Did you say-
19? What?
Did you say 120?
No. I did
120.
something very wrong. Hold on. No, never
You
mind.
added 1200 instead of 120, right?
No, I added like 300.
Oh, okay. It was 120, right?
120. Yes.
All right.
Okay, so it's 617. I'm level 18
I-
apparently.
I leveled. Let's go.
Level 18. Woohoo.
Wait, I think Trico learns Assurance at 18 in Gen 8. Let me double check. Generation 8, Trico at level 18 learns
Increased
Assurance.
attack and defense. All right. I've increased my stats. I assume the intimidate goes away because the battle's over.
Yes, the all temporary stuff has gone away.
Yay! My
You
attack
can
is
heal
up by
yourselves
1.
up, but if I don't remember to tell you, you can heal
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Manaphy is
Alright.
also now level 6. No new moves, just feels better now.
Alright, the question is Kyle going to learn Assurance? What do we have for Assurance here? We have it as 6 power, 100 accuracy, and if it's already taken damage, damage base plus 3. Alright, you know what? We mastered Quick Attack. That means Pound is just worse Quick Attack now. Kyle is going to replace Pound with Assurance.
Okay. As usual with Assurance, since it is a dark type move, you need it hits, it's super effective, it knocks out.
Does the sheet not tell me when I learn new moves?
The sheet
No,
doesn't.
you need to
I
look
looked
it
that up.
Oh.
I got you. For this.
I could have had access to new moves this whole time, but just have been ignoring it.
Let's see. Level 16 is knockoff. Level 20 is scary face. Are you?
Oh, I have not. Okay.
Did we level past 16 recently, or did you already have an opportunity?
I think you had the opportunity for knockoff, and it wasn't as good as it is in the game. I feel like I remember that conversation.
Accuracy. It's a dark type. Ooh, interesting.
I'll give you the
dark
chance
type
now if
move.
you want it.
Accuracy is 7. Is that called accuracy?
No, accuracy.
No,
is
that's
6.
power.
Yeah,
Power is 7. Power is 7. I think accuracy is 6.
Yep.
Yeah. And then
The foe drops a held
foe
item.
drops held item for the rest of the battle. That would have been very useful for some of the battles that we've had.
You
Is
can
it better
retroactively
than-
learn it. I'll give you that.
What is the damage of power level 7?
I think it's mentioned on the next column. Is knock off. Power level 7 is 2d6 plus 10.
Okay, that's like basically the same as Love Sweep. I mean,
If I feel like I think you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think we gave you the opportunity, and you said that like knocking out the held item isn't as necessary as like lowering the speed, which could push them back, or a few of the other.
maybe I didn't say
shenanigans.
that. Perhaps. Well, let us. I could live without knockoff.
You can always find the TM or something. I don't know. And yeah, and then the next move you learn is at 20. So, okie doke. Everyone updated? All good?
Yep. I now am right back to having only 3 moves that I can do without rolling advantage. Or rolling disadvantage.
Yeah, alright. What is all this? I don't even know what this... Oh, I do know what this... Okay, but you have officially defeated the 3 dogs, which means that we have done all 10 tasks. Tasks. We have completed the tasks. And now...
Go!
Completed the 10 tasks.
I'm assuming that Keldeo is on top of summoning Victini.
Yeah, Keldeo, hey Victini! Things are done. And the crowd, I think, is dispersed at this point. The criminals have gone back to the authorities because, you know, they escaped from jail. They shouldn't do that because it's kind of bad. Keldeo's like, hey Victini, hello, 10 tasks done. Victini pops up. Hey, ooh, 10 tasks. Congratulations! Now all you have to do is get back home before the clock runs out.
That didn't seem like it was part of the original agreement, but you know what?
It is, actually. If you want to go back to the story, Keldeo has to get back to the room.
Oh, okay.
You have, so you currently have, let's see, the rest of today, day 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So you have less than 6 days to get back. As a reminder, you've been traveling for a minute, so bye. Victini poofs away. The look on Keldeo's face is slowly panicking, like, oh no, we have to run across the entire country.
At least now we're not mindlessly wandering. We're, going where we're meant to go.
True.
Yeah. Objectives.
I think this is a good place to stop, yeah. So stop, yeah. So, in the next episode, we go back home, and that's it. Nothing else will happen, right?
We'll see.
And I think this is a good place to say. The next episode is the finale of the arc. Whoa, that's surprising considering we're done the story. Like, I mean, it makes sense.
I mean,
the
well,
finale of the arc, we've done the 10 tasks, right?
We've done the 10 tasks. There's a slight issue of Celebi is gonna maybe abandon us here. Maybe.
Ooh,
Yeah.
right.
There's a lot of there are questions left to be asked here.
Yeah, maybe we'll answer them next time. Maybe we won't. Who knows?
Arc 5,
We're actually still stuck in the past. Surprise.
Arc 5 starts off with, hey, so, remember that whole turn back time to the good old days? Yeah, we turn back time. It's not the good old days.
When our mom was saying us to sleep and we pushed us down.
Yes.
You're probably gonna have to censor that.
If we say it real calmly, I think we're good. Because it's just lines. Maybe? Hopefully.
Just words.
Please don't copy strike us. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, everyone. Until next time, I have been your BM, your DM, your GM, Andrew himself.
And I've been Mansour playing Ruff.
And I've been Mohammed playing Kyle. What were you about to say instead of Ralph?
Ruff. That was it.
I thought he was just about to do like a barking sound. It'd be like a ruff.
Playing Ruff.
I thought I heard a little M at the start of it, and I was like, is he gonna
No.
play? And I'm Mansour playing Muhammad.
No, I'm not gonna. No.
Until next time, don't kick dogs. Vital. Important.